After day one, I think my first impressions were still a little bit of apprehension, actually, not knowing where we were going with the topics or where it would lead. It's interesting, there's lots of highs, there's lots of lows, there's lots of different moments. You don't really know what's going to happen session to session, and the time goes really, really quickly, but it's an amazing journey in terms of just being able to speak with a level of honesty and openness that you don't normally get in real life. It's an interesting question, actually, because I think I'm the sort of person who's already quite awake and quite aware, but I definitely felt that I was blocked in life, and that I was trapped somehow and not being able to move forward and not having the clarity that I needed between separating my thoughts and feelings to be able to move forward in my life. And I absolutely feel that I've got that now from attending Awaken. I'm clarity on the next step that I need to take. I don't have it all figured out, but I have clarity like I wanted. The part of the programme that stood out for me most was the session where Dylan focused on me on day 3. So we had a morning session where there was lots of questions that Dylan was asking me that I didn't know the answers to, and that culminated in everybody standing around me.
How did that feel like?
Yeah, it's a strange situation. It's an uncomfortable situation, having everyone in the room focus their attention on you. But it was also incredibly positive and uplifting as well, because I had the full support of the room. So I had all of the women surrounded me, and then all of the men on the outside edge protecting us, women in the middle. And we were dancing, and the idea was, in order for me to bring my walls down and have my heart open more, and to use feminine energy to do that. I was sharing my story. It was very uncomfortable, actually, for several reasons. Firstly, I felt that maybe my story, my problems, are insignificant compared to some other people's in the room, and therefore I was taking time away from other people who deserved it more than me. It's uncomfortable sharing personal details as well with strangers in the room, particularly when there's feelings of embarrassment or shame. Afterwards, there's a huge sense of relief after sharing the story, and a lightening feeling as well, having let go of something or something being released.
Feeling fresh.
Yeah, feeling fresh is a good way of putting it. Lightened somehow, lighter.